Hello, good morning, teacher. Me and my partner Jesus are we going to talk about the page we made. For this instance, the page we made is an internet page, a web page for a company that provides internet services. The page is called OCT Network. OCT standing for Ojeda City Telecommunications. The page offers the info about the company or for the enterprise and details the viewers about what the services are, like for instance the areas that the internet provides covers, the monthly plans that they offer, and who are the founders and the contacted numbers. So we are going to talk about the code next. The codes, one type of the codes that we use are, for instance, the doc type HTML. This declaration defines the document type and version of HTML being used. It helps browsers render the page correctly. That means that when we use that type of code, the browser can load it correctly and display it on the page. That type of document can be used for many things, not only websites, but as for usual, I made again for other subject. They wanted us to make a game, and one type of the code I used was HTML that helped me to can open it even without internet on the computer. We have HTML tag next that in between arrows use HTML len equals n. This tag is the root element of an HTML page. The len attribute specifies the language of the document. The head section also contains meta information about the document. The meta charset sets the character encoding for the document. The title sets the title of the web page shown in the browser tab, and link that links to external style sheets for styling the web page. That is using when we are programming the code for a tab. You can link it to another tab to relate one line of code from that tab to another. And again, when I was making the game for the other subject, I was programming via a videos I see, and I had to link code or some lines of code like a title, etc., from the HTML document to another from the JavaScript document. That link was to the change I made in the JavaScript document could also be reflected on the HTML document. That's one function of the link tab. The body section contains many structures. One of the most important are the body section that contains all the content displayed on the web page, the header that usually contains introductory content or navigational links. The main represents the main content of the document. This section defines a thematic grouping of content, often with heading, and the footer contains footer information such as copyright notices or contact details. That is usually what you see on a web page on the bottom row, like itself says the copyright services of that page, the contacting numbers, and who were the developers of that page, etc. The services area of the company are shown on the web page, and they include all the area of a header city. And to use that, we use some other codes, like for example meta tags that provide metadata about the HTML document. The link tags, they were also used, and navigation bar. Navigation bar is a common feature in many websites, and that makes the web page that you can scroll it down from the top to the bottom. And the images that are included, we're using the in between arrows EMG tag in image search to the images we have loaded on the computer already. We change it depending on the style we wanted to use. For instance, we use image of a header city showing the representative mural that is on the intercommunal road. That is just one example of how to use the codes.
Hi, my name is Jesus Diaz and my partner Francisco. We continue to explanation or website. Foreign forms allow user to submit data. Action, the URL where the foreign data will be sent. Method, the HTTP method to use get or post. Input, various types of input fields, text, email, checkbox, etc. Semantic, HTML elements. The elements improvise the structure and meaning of your HTML. Article represent a self-contained place of content. A site contains content related to the main content but can stand alone. JavaScript can be included directly in the HTML or linked externally. Inkled script can be placed in the or just before the closing tag for better performance. Comments, you can uncomment in your HTML code which won't be displayed in the browser. Heading helps structure your content and improvise SEO. HTML provides 6 level or heading. Usually the main title of the page, only one per page for SEO. 2. List HTML support order and under list. 3. Blockouts. Blockouts are used for creating external sources, and the city attribute can provide the sources of the code. 4. Tables are used to display data in the structured format. And our plan and service, telephony service, relief connectivity for calls. Bronze plan, 300 megabytes for 15 per month, and diamond plan, 1 gigabyte for 13 per month. Perfect for streaming and online gaming.